What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how you can make a Discord channel. Alright guys, if you're looking to ultimately make a Discord channel, what is for you and your friends to play with just occasionally, or is just simply for you and your classmates and you're trying to have this for your online schooling, this is the perfect time for you to learn this. So today I'm going to show you really in-depth how to create a Discord channel from scratch. I have had multiple Discord channels in the past. This one is the one I just recently created for this YouTube channel, so you guys can actually find that down in the link below. So as you can see right here, I created this from pretty much scratch. I believe it was yesterday. So today I'm just going to show you how to create one yourself, and then you guys can let me know in the comment section whether you guys like it or not. So hit the like, hit the subscribe. It will really help the channel. I literally just started this exactly 3 months today. So I absolutely want to thank you all for the amazing support. So without further ado, let's actually start into it. So first, what you want to do is start where it says add a server, and then you want to go. Obviously, you're going to want to create a server. You don't want to join on a server unless you want to join mine, of course. But you're going to go create a server. We're going to name it Adutize channel for now, Adutize server. And here you go. You have it. I'm not going to worry about that. So right off the back, you have absolutely nothing. It's just kind of pretty much empty. You see yourself right here as online. And that's pretty much it. Usually the crown is pretty much the owner of the server. So one of the few things that we want to initially start with, you're going to want to start with the welcome category. So the first thing, there's two ways you can add categories and add things to your channel. The first one is you ultimately just click over here, you create channel or create categories, or you can just right click and then you create pretty much category or channels. So we're going to start with the category portion. So we're going to just go over here and we're going to do the welcome one. So you just type welcome real quick, you add it. Now you can add the actual sub channels below by just pressing the add button, but we're just going to skip through that for now. We're just going to add them all one by one and then actually add the additional channels to it. So the next one we're going to create will be my personal channel, which will be where I put all my announcements, all my updates, my videos, and things like that. So I will go more in depth down the road. So it's actually going to go here, another category. We're going to name that Adutize, like I have in my other actual channel. So the next one, we're going to be calling a moderator or moderations pretty much. So this one is going to be where you see all your bots. All your bots are going to be putting information like, hey, we updated this room, we banned this individual, or we added this individual to the actual Discord channel. So you'll be able to track all those things or backtrack those things, and I will show you how eventually up next, because I will show you in this video also how to actually add bots. So this one is going to be called moderations. So there we go. You're going to add another category for this one. You're going to have the chat rooms. Obviously, everyone likes to chat, so you can just have all the chat rooms right there for the general chat rooms, the gameplay chat room, the help chat rooms, and just some of the other ones. And then we're going to have the voice chat, which we can actually just down drag the general voice chat here next. So now that we have all the categories, it's just a little bit easier. So as you can see, voice channel is already here. So I'm just going to drag this down, delete this one. So that's another thing too. As you can see, you can delete categories. It's super easy to, overall kind of maintain and just kind of hold. So the general channel, as you can see right here, I'm going to drag that down to the channel room. So I'm going to delete this. I don't need that. All right. So we're going to start kind of from the top to the bottom. I know I just kind of move rooms around and stuff like that. It might be a little bit fast in per se, but it's pretty much just a chat room. I moved the general room down to this right here, which is just a typing room, and then the actual voice room over to the voice room. So let's start with the welcome channel. So first things first, right here, you want to add just a regular text channel. So this is where your bots are going to introduce everyone. It's going to be like, hey, welcome user and whatnot. I will show you how to use the bots later on. So we're going to start this by putting welcome. Now, this cannot be capitalized. As you can see, I was pretty much holding out the capitalize icon, but it was not creating capitalized. The only ones you can capitalize will be just the general one. So let's see, opening it right here. So you have the welcome. Next one you want to have is the rules, in case obviously you want to add rules to your Discord channel so people don't violate those and they just kind of do whatever they want. So you want to ensure you have rules and just kind of you make your own decision on what you want to add on there. And then the final one will be announcements, where you ultimately put everything that you want to announce, like, hey, upcoming next video, whatnot. So this is pretty much what you want in your welcome section. You have the welcome, the rules, and the announcement. Those are just the key stuff. You can obviously adapt it to whatever you prefer, whatever you like in general. So for the Adultite channel, it's just like my personal channel. This is where I'm going to put all the stuff that related to me, because I do post on YouTube, as you can see my videos. So the first one I'll be actually writing will be videos. So the bots will automatically add videos to the actual pretty much channel one, so you can be able to see that in the next when I show you my the actual Discord chat. So the next one you want to do is updates, or just what am I up to. It's like a little bit of a Twitter at that point. You can easily just kind of chat with your group right here, be like, hey, I'll be right back, and then everybody will be pretty much aware of like, hey, he's going to be here at this time. So because you can see, you put your name there, whatever you are. And then ultimately just put in updates, whatever you're doing, whether or not you're going to be late for a video, or whether you're asking for advice for a video, stuff like that, something simple pretty much. And then the other one is going to be links. So for this will be my affiliate links that you guys can actually find down below, whether you guys want to invest in the stock market or start investing in the stock market, or whether you just want to look at my computer setup. All right, so the next one will be the moderation. So this is where you want to add messages to your admins. So administration, misspelled that. It's going to be the administration room, and then you're going to have the moderation, or moderators. Probably misspelled half of the stuff. Anyway, so for the chat room, you're going to have the general chat room. This is just where people just talk. You know, people can just have a regular conversation. Doesn't have to be specifically to the games, and it's just going to be for fun. The secondary ones that I like to have is the help room, because you know, people do need assistance, and Discord is really key for you to be able to help one another. So you have that, and you're gonna have the game room, or the game chat room. We're just gonna keep those game chats. So now they know exactly, like, here is pretty much where you're gonna be talking about games. And then the ones that I absolutely love and enjoy the most is the meme rooms, because it's where people get to share memes and whatnot. You can also add a fan art, because I know Apex gamers in general love to design and, you know, artcraft fans. So pretty much it's fun to kind of have a fan art room. So fan art room, and there we go. So now in the chat room you have the general, the help, the game chats, and you know, memes and fan art. The one that most people are going to be using would be probably the general and the help. You know, if people want to have a good laugh, they're going to use the meme room. Now for the voice chat, this is a little bit of the fun one. This is, you know, when people want to just talk, you know, normal talk, this is going to be in the general room. Otherwise, you're going to have game room, because I'm pretty much putting text. Okay, there we go. So you have to make sure you actually put voice chat. I totally forgot about that. So make sure you put voice chat, and then put game room 1. Is this. So you're gonna have multiple ones. I have 3 or 4. One for the Apex, one for Fortnite, one for Warzone, so people can actually go through whatever they want and communicate with one another a little bit easier. I'm just gonna name one specifically. So game room 1. Let's put another game room right here. Game 2, and then we're gonna add 2 more here next. So it's gonna be game room 3. All right, so now you have all 3 game rooms. You can name them whatever you want. You can easily edit them by just kind of let me actually get out of here. You can edit them by just kind of go over here, pretty much channel name, change the name to whatever you choose to. We're gonna add one more, and this last one is gonna be the music room, because the bots, ultimately you have a music bot. So I'm gonna give you that bot here soon. And all this is ultimately free, and this is why I absolutely love Discord, because you can create a full channel with, you know, hundreds of people, and ultimately it's completely free, if not thousands. So this one is going to be the music room, where you can actually put commands for the bots, and he can just create the stuff here. So now that you have all of this into play, I want to show you kind of a little of an additional glitch, which is will make things, your channel look a little bit better. So you're gonna go over here in the edit a room portion, and I want you guys, if you guys are on your computer, all you gotta do is hold down the Windows key and press the dot key. So you pretty much press the dot key and you're gonna have all the emojis that there is available to you. Now videos, obviously, you know, I'm gonna pick a little video icon. So let me see if I can find that. I'm just gonna look it up. Here we go. So as you can see right there, right off the back, I already have a video icon for videos. Let's go to welcome room. We're just gonna put same thing. You're gonna hold down the windows. You're gonna put a dot, and then you're gonna look up welcome. We're just gonna say hi. There we go. You just click out of it and then you go. If you're building this from your phone, which is just perfectly fine, you can actually build a full Discord channel just off your phone. You're gonna be set. So it's just if you have an iPhone, it's easy to add the emojis. If you don't, then if you have Windows, you just hold the Windows keys and you do the actual dots. So for rules, you're gonna be doing the same thing, which is gonna be boom. I'm gonna search, I'm gonna put rules. Oh, that makes sense. I'm just gonna put a ruler right there. I didn't even think about that in my other channel. So that's actually funny. So you have welcome room, and then you keep just scroll down the road and just kind of keep adding more and more as you go. But I do want to add a little bit more before I actually kind of add all those things. That's you pretty much take care of those things. So what you want to do here next, I'm going to show you how you add certain permissions to actual certain rooms. So one of the key rooms right now that you want to focus on is the admin and the moderator rooms. Now I will show you how you actually create roles into the actual server. So you're going to go to server settings here, and you're ultimately going to be going to roles. And under roles, you see where @everyone is. So for @everyone, you pretty much look at all the permissions right here. I'm not going to go super in detail about the permissions. They're very self-explanatory for most part. Like ban members, kick members, and all those things. So this is @everyone is pretty much as soon as someone logs into your channel. So you can give them whatever permissions they have available. So what you want to do is you're going to want to just kind of add additional roles and then just kind of edit and pretty much put whatever they are. So in this rule right here, we're going to call this squids, because you know squids brand new guys. So the squids guys are going to be blue. I'm going to call these guys octopuses. And then these guys are going to be green. We're going to put a darker blue. This is going to be moderators. These guys are going to be oranges. These guys are going to be admins. These guys are going to be the red ones. And we're going to add one more, and those are going to be the bots. Now the bots, you always want to make sure they have on the top. So you really want to, because it gives them more permissions than everybody else. So you have the bots, and those guys, we're going to actually put them green, so everybody knows those are the bots. So for right off the back, you want to give admin permissions to the bots. Now you don't have to do anything else, because admin permissions pretty much giving permission to everything. So it just kind of says right here, even members will have permissions to every permissions, and also bypass channel specific permissions. So right off the back, just give admins, the administration permissions. For the admins, give them the administration permission, and then for the moderator, just kind of break it down and kind of just read as you go. Now, I forgot one thing that you do want to do is want to make sure it says display role members separately from online members. That would be what you see here on the right side. Let me actually save this. That would be what you see here on the right side. So I am the owner, so I'm actually going to create an icon for me for owners. If you are an owner and you're starting your own channel, you don't have to do this. It's really based on preferences and whether or not you choose to have a specific icon for you. So let me actually create another one here real quick, and it's going to be owners, the owner. And I'm just going to give myself, administration permissions, and then display the actual role. So, and this one is going to be yellow. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to choose the roles. As you can see, it's my name right here. You right click and you go to roles, and then you're going to click on owners. At that point, you automatically see me as owner, and then you see pretty much me in green. I'm no longer just online individual. So you're going to go back over here. You're going to go to server settings, and then you're going to actually want to edit everybody's permissions. So the owner is obviously going to have administration permissions, the bots, admin permissions, but you actually want to display the actual members separately. The admins, same thing. You want to make sure you display the roles separately. And the moderators display the roles separately, but you want to actually, provide specific rules like manage servers, manage roles. This can be debatable. It's based on your personal perspective. Members, kick members, ban members, nicknames, because sometimes, so change nicknames. Honestly, I never really had an issue with like this. It just depends on really the individuals that you have in your server. But if you're playing with a bunch of underage individuals, that some of them might just kind of not be mature, but they're just gonna be a little bit playful, and they're just gonna put immoral or not very good names. So you may want to change that. Manage emoji, manage this, send text, send TS, manage messages. So pretty much all the rules: mute members, deafen members, move members, and priority for speakers. So there we go. So that's done for those guys. Now squids are going to be just the brand new members, the guys that are just going to be coming in. The reason why we have squids and we have octopuses is because squids is the first one that's you just being a brand new member. Octopuses are the ones that have been in for quite a bit of time. That's just my funny way of naming things. So for this one, you're going to use voice activation. So this is up to you whether you want to allow people to kind of just use voice activation or use push to talk. I don't really touch this right now. Move member is obviously going to be no, mute no, connect, speak, video. So video is whether or not you want somebody to be able to ultimately promote the stream or just kind of stream their gameplay as they're talking to people. You obviously don't want squids or just members in general to do what is called video streaming, because it's your channel. It's going to be you, unless it's just you and your friends playing, and ultimately you and your friends in school. It's you may want to have that open so they're actually able to share their screen with you. So you have just speak, connect, add reactions, use external emoji. That's perfectly fine. Mention at everyone. So that is up to you as well. Obviously, you experience it, try and see how people are in general when it comes to your channel. But keep in mind, when it's put at everyone, they're pretty much tagging everyone in the server, and some people might see that as spamming. So I like to remove this. Read message history, no. Attach files. I don't like attaching files or even empty links, because it's just kind of can create hackers and stuff like that. So sent messages, read channels, voice that, yeah, that's fine. Change nickname, create an invite, that's perfectly fine. So they want to invite their friends. Octopuses are going to be the same permissions. Manage nicknames, no. So all this is pretty much the same. No chat. And then display roles individually. So I'm going to make sure I actually have that. All right, so once you're done, you save this right there, and then you just go back over here. So next thing we're going to show you today would be how to ultimately add bots to your actual gameplay. So to Discord, the way you can add bots, I'm just going to go back over here to my Intel Explorer or my Edge, and I already signed up for this, which is Me6. So you pretty much just want to go over here where it says add Discord. You can see the links right here. It's just Me6 that XYZ. So you click on the add Discord, and then this screen will pop up, ask you to sign in. You sign into your actual Discord. It asks you to access your username, email address, know your server you're in, and whatnot. I click authorize that, and then once you here, it's gonna see the different Discords you have. So this is my main Discord, which is the one that was set up earlier. I'm gonna show you that next. And this is the one that we just created, so we're going to add it to this one. Oh yes, add to the Discord channel. Yes, I give him more permission to do all this. I am not a robot. Okay, that's weird. Okay. You're ultimately just going to see just this overall plugins. So the welcome one, you want to add a welcome message. So send message as soon as user join the channel. So you're going to click yes. So here you're going to choose the actual welcome one. So you see right here, as you go back to the actual Discord, you're going to see the welcome right here. So this is where all the new users are going to be coming in, and you're going to be able to see them. So you see bots right here are marked on the right side. You can actually right click them, give them the roles. Those are going to be bots. So you see the difference between the online and then the bots. That's really the difference. So you're going to go over here, mark as bots, and they are green because they are bots. So you're going to go over here where you see the welcome. You're going to see welcome whoever, and then go from there. I want to go over to back to the actual Discord, and you're going to want to put right here the welcome room. So this is all for premium stuff. Obviously, I don't want to pay for the premium right now, so I'm not going to leave that. So hey, pretty much, hey user, welcome to the server. So this you can easily edit, type whatever you want, and whatever somebody logs into the actual channel, it will automatically say, hey user, welcome to the actual server. So you want to save this, and ultimately, as soon as somebody logs into your actual Discord, that message will automatically pop up. So send private message to users. You can actually do that if you want to, give rules to new users. So I have this set up. So instead of automatically them coming in, it says everyone, I have them come in as squids, which is pretty much as members for you guys. Send message when user leaves a channel, a server. I don't worry about this. If somebody chooses to leave the channel, it's perfectly fine. That's up to them. So once that's done, you just kind of click save. So now you have just a welcome message at the beginning, and then you automatically give people role as soon as they come into the actual channel. So you go back to plugins. Now your music one, you need premium, as you can see. So I don't use music whatsoever when it comes to this. Is why I show you this. This is going to be the one for the music. So you can actually see the link right here. Feel free to copy that on your browser and ultimately look him up. And then you're going to go add Discord. Discord channel. So this is my main one. We're gonna go to the server one. Same thing, authorize. I'm not a robot. Why is he asking me for this? I guess I gotta verify myself I'm not a robot. Once that's complete, you're pretty much over here. It says, thank you for adding RIM. So I'm gonna show you up next how to actually use him. So we're gonna go down to the music room right here where we are just going to be actually adding this, and just put control that, and let's put music. We're going to add the emoji for music. So you're going to be here, you're going to save. That looks a little bit cooler. So what you want to do for this is different commands for the actual music bots. The first one is going to be !P space, and then you put whatever music you want to listen to. In this case, it's put love. Why not? And then he's going to look it up on the actual YouTube and starts playing love for you. So next thing you know, you want to do is
so what was this about? Why did they pull me over today?
Why didn't you just let me drive?
Exclamation point,
talking and you
pause,
through the light.
And then it will pause the music for you. And then from there, if you actually want to disconnect him, all you have to do is do the same thing. You're going to put exclamation point, disconnect, and then you should be able to just have him disappear from there, successfully disconnected. Now, I do want to touch on one more thing, which is how to provide permissions for different rooms. I forgot to do that. So if you guys want to add permissions to rooms, all you got to do is go down in the actual permissions area. So you're going to right click on the setting icons or edit channel, and then you're going to go down to the permissions. So let's do that real quick for the administration room. So you're going to go down right here on the option icon, go to permissions, and then you're going to choose who and what can see this. So in this case, you're going to want to see the admins. You're going to want to add everyone, obviously, but you're going to want to add different permissions for everyone. So the bots are going to be over here. So the owner obviously is going to have all the permissions. I'm not worried about any of this. Bots, same thing. Administration, same thing. Moderators, same thing. And then octopuses, or just pretty much the second level, are not going to be able to do mention add here, read all message history, add files, or links, manage the settings, set to yes, or actually send messages or read messages in this case, because this is not theirs to view. This is just for the administration portion. So you don't want them to really have any sort of rights at all for this room. So you're gonna go over here to this quick portion as well and just gonna remove them all their rights. So you guys want to make sure you do this, because if you don't, people are going to be able to see what's actually going on within the actual rooms, which they shouldn't know about it. So same thing for add everyone. And remove everybody's rights on that. And then moderators, obviously this is an admin room, so they're not going to be able to have any rights on there as well. So save that. The only ones that you want to have able to see everything would be the admins, the bots, and obviously the owner, which is me. So once that's done, you already have the permissions, and you will see a little lock over here on the left side of the actual name that will say, you know, the room is locked and has specific rights. So the welcome rooms, you can do the same thing for every single room. I have done that for every room, where you can ultimately see like, hey, this is what you can do, what is what you cannot do, and then just kind of go from there. So what I want you guys to see next would be, I'm going to go back over here to the actual my other server, which is the ones you guys can find down below. And I just created yesterday, so just let me know what you guys think. But you're going to go down to the actual administration room. I'm going to show you real quick. This is what the bots ultimately have done so far. So each time you edit a room or whatnot, it will kind of pretty much disclaim right here, and the bots will tell you everything that's been going on with the server in general. So this is why this is the admin room, and then ultimately they're going to be putting stuff. If you do have admins and you don't want obviously your admin to be spammed by the bots, you can create a sub room for the admin room. It'd be like admin announcements, and then your admins will know this is where you're going to put the announcements at. So that's fairly easy, and then just kind of go from there. Alright guys, to wrap this up, I want to show two more things, and then we're going to finish this video here because it's an extremely long video. So the first thing I want to show you guys, like I show you in the actual Discord, is the moderation room. So the moderator, ultimately, it will be all the messages and all the things that the actual bot does. So you want to make sure you add the bot here, so everything that the bot does, it will be disclaimed on the actual administration room. So you just pretty much add the plus sign, and then you put the bot, and then as you can see, you know, add moderator roles, users, and all those things. So that's pretty much it. And then the other login, so you want to put whatever room that you're going to see all the information. So in this case, I put it in the actual admin room. So that's why I saw like the big stack of whatever the bots have a ton. So you can see right here, you can actually select specifically what you want the bot to do. So memory mute, moderation urbans, memory unmuted, and stuff like that. So you can pretty much, you know, dictate and pick this pretty much by yourself. So one more thing that I do want to add is the YouTube. So for those of you that do stream, you have Twitch, you have the Mix, or even the Twitter part that you guys can easily just have on there and automatically link to it. So I link YouTube. So pretty much as soon as I post my YouTube channels or my YouTube videos, it will automatically populate. So as you can see right here, that's my YouTube channel. All you have to do is just kind of like go over here. Let's look up my YouTube channel again. If I can actually type. So it will kind of load up real quick, and it will automatically look up your YouTube channel, as you can see right here. So we add my YouTube channel, and then you pick whatever channel you want the videos to be posted at. So in this case, that's pretty much going to be my video room under the Adutech channel. So you add it on there, and then it will automatically send a message saying, hey, everyone, YouTube channel, whatever, just post the video, go check it out. So that's how you ultimately share your work with everyone within your Discord channel. So guys, I really hope this video helped you out, and you guys were able to actually start your own Discord channel from scratch. Let me know how you guys are doing so far, and then I will see you guys next time. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I really hope you guys enjoy and have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Have a good one.